What's up, everybody? This is Jarrett from Bowling for Soup, and you're listening to Upside Down Shark Radio. Nothing worse than an upside down shark, except an upside down shark on the radio.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to episode 35 of Upside Down Shark Radio. It is 35, isn't it?
Yeah, we're on 35.
Stop showing up gang signs. I am one of your hosts, Craig Never Dabs. I'm joined by 110% all good Paul Wood.
How's it going, guys?
Hello. Do you forget for a minute that I need to speak? Damn it! It's been so long now. I've forgotten the 110% where that even came from. Like episodes ago, like
It was in the early days when
the early days.
Back in day.
When I was on all of them, and like Tom would leave for 2 weeks, and then you'd leave for 2 weeks, and it was always me. That's where it came from.
Oh, 110% attendance.
Yeah.
And you're always good.
Yeah.
So there you go.
There you go.
Here is 5% attendance. Tom. How are you today, Tom?
I am waiting for a bus. I'm
Okay.
You're in the wrong place, then, mate.
No, I'm alright.
I'm glad you're okay. I'm glad you're okay.
It is what it is.
This is the second episode this week.
That's probably why I was so tired.
Our first episode was the E3 2018 Spectacular Part 1 and 2 by Upside Down Shark Radio.
Woo!
And directly after, we recorded... Oh, it happens.
It's the second time
Always
this happened.
Fallout 47.
76.
76. What happened to the other? What happened to 47? An announcement trailer happened.
Yep.
How did you two like Fallout? Because I couldn't care.
No.
I like it.
Okay, so did you hear about more information?
Yeah, well, don't they say it's going to be a MMO, a bit like Skyrim Online or whatever it's called, Elder Scrolls Online. Yeah. But it's all around Vault 76, which has been this sort of mythic vault throughout the Fallout series, particularly since Bethesda took it over. That it's just been this Easter egg that, what is Vault 76? It's the one that always gets referenced in little nuggets and everything, but no one ever really knows it's sort of like something important to do with this vault. And so it's just good to see more about what this one is going to be about. It looks like it's going to be like the Control Vault, where they're the ones that actually got out and were told to repopulate. So what is it? The storyline is the apocalypse happens. They have people stored in these vaults. Fallout 3 and 4 happens like 200 years after. Yeah, Fallout 3 happens first because that's why it's even more sort of decrepit than Fallout 4. But yeah.
This game, they announced apparently they opened the vault 20 years after the apocalypse happened. So that's the story.
Okay.
And it's going to be a pretty full apocalypse land if everyone's online playing it the whole time.
Yeah.
Do you reckon it looks good?
It's hard to say because there's not been any real gameplay. There's been a few sort of just shots of the vault and everything, but in theory, yeah. I never played Elder Scrolls Online, but from all accounts, it was fine if you enjoyed that sort of game. But
I hear Elder Scrolls Online makes loads of money. And that's why
really?
they've stopped making... they haven't made like a Skyrim 2 or anything yet.
This philosophy is why we're not getting Half-Life 3.
They just keep re-releasing Skyrim and making the same money again and again.
So, yeah, our E3 spectacular show.
Yeah.
Spectacularly failed.
There still might be a Fallout Switch. You never know.
Fallout New Jersey.
Oh, and the Elder Scrolls thing that I was talking about is Somerset.
Somerset.
It's spelled differently.
Like summer.
But it's like
summer.
it's an American going, we need to find this really...
This place, Somerset, that sounds...
Somerset, that sounds mythical. Somerset.
It is a mythical place.
Yeah. I once saw a Safeway there.
You sure it wasn't the Summerfield?
No, it was Safeway.
Okay, great.
I remember Safeways.
Also, so we're recording this a week before it goes up now, so this is probably going to be quite dated. The zeitgeist is not on our side for
Did
this
you say
episode.
dainted?
Both dainted and dated.
A dainty podcast full of dainty men.
That's Tom's exclusive podcast.
The Pokemon stuff, they released more, I believe, after we recorded. So they got... Did anyone ever play Crossy Road?
I know of it.
I've never even heard
It's
of
a
it.
Frogger clone.
It's basically Frogger,
Yeah.
but Minecraft.
Yeah, so he's got this blocky look. I'd say a bit more stylized than Minecraft. Like,
Slightly.
yeah. There is a Pokemon game for Switch which is free to start now, where you can basically build up your own Pokemon and it look like that art style.
You build me up,
So-
build me up, cross the road, baby, just to let me down like another Frogger clone.
Worst of all.
Worst of all, you never hop, baby.
So they just released a Pokemon game like last week. They got the Let's Go Eevee and Pikachu coming out.
Yep.
And
Which looks like it's going to be Pokemon Yellow, Red, Blue,
yeah.
but new gen.
Yeah, it's weird. I reckon at E3 they'll announce more.
And with crossovers with Pokemon Go. as
Yeah,
well.
which
It's-
have more than the original.
Yeah. It's just going to be, yeah.
It's Pokemon out the ears.
Yeah. Up the wazoo.
And they announced they're going to be a proper Pokemon game next year.
Yeah.
So who knows what that means for
Yeah.
Pikachu and
That'll
Eevee
be
one.
the new gen.
Yeah. Pokemon.
Oh, have you done?
Yeah,
Okay.
well, I'm not really a Pokemon fan, but
Oh yeah, you're Digimon, aren't you?
what are you giving me that shot cloak for?
I just saw your T-shirt and it just made me think.
We saw a film, because I presume you two don't have any news. Am I correct?
No, not really.
No? Oh, one more piece of news. There
One
was
more
a Twitter account called Weezer should play should
I
cover
saw this.
Africa
I
by
saw
Totoro.
this.
And literally this Twitter account was just, why haven't they done it yet? You
Yeah.
should really do it. They did it.
Mm.
Have you heard Weezer covering
I have not.
Africa? It's very good. It's a good cover.
As soon as we go offline, I will be listening.
It
to
is
that.
because, Weezer, some people have different, they're not as good as they used to be and stuff like that.
Yeah.
They're more pop now. It's a good cover.
Mm.
It's just rocky, and why the rain's down in Africa, that they answer that question. Exactly. Have you heard it?
I have. It's very good. It's very good.
We saw a film.
What film?
They saw a film.
Have you still not seen
I
it?
still haven't seen Solo, no.
We haven't seen the film together, so I guess we saw it solo. No? I thought you were going to see it yesterday.
No, that was me.
Tom.
Okay.
I saw it yesterday.
What did you think?
I loved it.
Okay.
He also liked Last Jedi, though.
I thought it was really good. I thought it was far better than it had any right to ever be.
Okay.
All the little twists and turns and Easter eggs were just perfect. I thought he was a good Han Solo. Donald Glover was, as expected, an amazing Lando. And I can't really fault it. I thought it was just really, really fun. Really fun.
Okay. I told you what I thought, didn't
You just
I?
thought it
Over
was
Messenger.
okay, didn't you?
I thought it was like a good Saturday morning, adventure sort of story
Yeah.
with a few twists and turns, but I thought it was quite predictable, apart from 1 or 2 moments, really.
You thought it was predictable?
Well, he can't really die,
Well, obviously, yeah.
and then obviously they got to do a reference to him shooting first. So, I thought, all
They've
these
got to
things.
do the fan service, but that's most films. The good guy's probably going to win.
I will raise you Avengers Infinity War.
Yeah, but then that was the one. Well, first of all, spoiler alert, and secondly,
I think people were going into Infinity War
The good
saying
guy
who's
does
going to
win.
die.
yeah, but that's the one exception because. But ultimately, they're going to win. But the thing is with prequel films, it's always difficult because, the characters have to really survive for the sequels.
But that's what made Rogue One so good.
That you had none of the characters.
Everyone died.
I still don't rate that as high as Solo.
Okay, well, let's do a Star Wars movie ranking.
Okay.
Here's mine.
Power rankings.
Right. Episode 4, Episode 5, Episode 6. Episode 1, Episode 2, Episode 3. Episode 7. Rogue One. Episode 8. Solo.
Ah, it's a good ranking.
There you go. Definitive. No one can
Did you
top
see the
that.
tweet as well?
That was Scott Ockerman of Comedy Bang Bang.
Yeah.
Yes.
It was a great joke.
Yes.
It's got good stuff.
I agree. You can't fault it.
Yeah.
It's true. Should we just do our top 3? What's
Yes.
your top 3?
My top 3: Force Awakens, Empire. Don't hate me. Don't hate me.
Just gonna say He's going to say
Is
isn't
Phantom Menace.
he?
It was the first film I ever saw. First film I ever saw in cinema. So
The dog disagrees with you.
So it's just from a personal level. It's.
Can you tell me the story of what happened afterwards? I love that bit. Exactly.
What? When I was in cinema.
Yep. When
What?
the credits rolled, what did you do?
Okay, I was 4 years old. The credits rolled, and I got up in my chair and started clapping.
Bravo! Mwah! Perfect cinema.
I don't know what you did when you saw it, but obviously you didn't do it right.
Probably asleep. Even if you watch the pod race now, it's still pretty boring.
No, it's
And if
not.
you take the pod race out, it's still boring. It's a boring ass film.
It's not boring.
Hey, do you know what?
What?
Darth Vader, he built C-3PO.
Yeah,
Really needed that lore. Really needed that to have that added to the story.
I love deep lore, which is why I love Solo, because there were so many little references to the old extended canon that it was just glorious.
Deep
I
lore.
really want to talk about it, but I can't because Paul's around, and he'll appreciate the deep lore.
Deep Lore is my favourite metal band, just so you know. Paul, you haven't seen Solo, but
haven't
I
seen
don't
Solo.
think that'd be in your top 3 anyway. So, do you have a top 3 Star Wars?
I mean, except for the Phantom Menace, Tom's not far off. Force Awakens, and yeah, yeah, probably Force Awakens.
Empire.
Yeah, Empire, and then probably Rogue One.
Rouge One.
I very, very much enjoyed Rogue One. Like, Star Wars needed more Donnie Yen and Alan Tudyk.
And they're probably not going to get any more of it
Nope.
in that film.
But Alan Tudyk,
It's just like Alan
I
Tudyk.
love Alan Tudyk.
Better than Alan Titchmarsh.
Yep, way
If you
more.
love Alan Tudyk more than Alan Tudyk loves Alan Tudyk.
I think I do.
I think you just like saying Alan Tudyk.
It's a
don't
fun
you?
word to say.
Alan Tudyk and Nathan Fillion are two of my favourite people.
That's why you like Destiny so much.
Yeah.
Just because of Nathan Fillion.
Yeah.
Not because of the good gameplay.
No, I've seen, like, Alan Tudyk's in Frozen, so I watched it.
Who's he playing first?
The
Ghost Door.
Ghost Door. That classic Frozen character.
The Prince.
No, he
Or is
plays
he-
Evil?
the old count guy that tries to at
Oh,
the
yeah.
party. Yeah,
Westleton.
yeah, Westleton. That's him. I'm glad you remember that. Disney nerd.
Yeah, thank you.
He's also in Wreck-It Ralph.
Who's he playing? Ricky?
King Candy.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Turbotastic.
Yeah.
Oh, very nice.
What's your favourite 3 Star Wars films?
Favourite 3? I have no particular order.
Particularly order.
Haddly doodly.
Particularly order.
Rogue One. I stood up and applauded.
Did you?
Yeah, Rogue One. Probably the first, so episode 4. And I know you need to watch the rest of the films, but episode 8 as well I really enjoyed. So
Last Jedi.
yeah, but like you need to pretty much see the other films before you can, get Last Jedi.
I can see Paul's face just
See,
drop.
I imagine Last Jedi would have been better if you'd never seen any other Star Wars films.
Then that makes it even stronger, in my opinion, right?
No, because then once you've seen the other ones, you go, this is the worst one. This
not
is
the worst
definitely
one.
the
It's
worst
not
What
the
one.
made it
one.
bad for you?
Everything.
Just
it was
say one thing,
Mary Poppins.
very particular. No, that's Guardians 2.
Yeah.
Same scene.
What? When? Who?
Leia, when she all of a sudden...
Oh,
That's so good.
That was great.
That was just
awful.
because she's part Jedi, so she's just like, oh, that was so good.
terrible.
No, because obviously the actress who plays her died, and you're
Yeah.
just like, oh my god, they actually did it in this film. Nope. She's like, I'm Jedi, mofo, and then she just goes back to the ship.
No,
a great time.
it was just terrible.
No, it's great.
It was just terrible.
Is it a case of that it's just your least favourite Star Wars film, or is it one that you actively dislike?
I mean, I've only seen it once,
Okay.
which in comparison to any other Star Wars film,
Because I don't think there's a lot of films, Star Wars films, which I can say are probably not very good, but there's not one Star Wars film that I don't enjoy watching and have
You're
seen
a
multiple times.
You're an idiot.
Demonetized.
Episode 1's so bad. It's boring.
It's not.
2's okay.
That's my least favourite out of all of them.
I bet the Hugh McGregor film is going to be brilliant and knock.
They've announced that Lando and Boba Fett are coming up before that, though, haven't they?
Boba Fett, what is he as a character? Like,
well, he's got a blank canvas that they can do pretty much anything with. So
what? And then he dies from a sand vagina.
he doesn't die. He gets out.
Oh,
He's
for
got
God's
a
sake!
jetpack, remember?
Yeah. Captain Phasma has a better arc than Boba Fett, really.
No, she doesn't. She
She's
is the most
entirely useless.
wasted character.
And Boba Fett really did a lot.
Yeah.
He caught Han Solo.
And how did he die again?
He's not dead.
He's not dead.
To be fair, he had a little help catching Han Solo.
How? What? The Empire?
Yeah.
Nah, they wouldn't have been able to find him without Boba.
Boba Fett on his own couldn't have held Cloud City hostage.
I maintain that Lando's a massive coward and probably the first the first sign of a Mandalorian. He's like, oh, geez.
Boba just walked in and was like, come on.
Hello, what have we here?
What's your favourite character from Star Wars before we go to our break?
Salacious Crumb, the little rat thing that's on Jabba's tail in Return of the Jedi.
I like... So, just... Salacious Crumb.
Yeah.
That's just the most random name generator ever, like Star Wars name generator. Click, click, click. Oh, yeah, let's use that one. Right, let's go. Paul?
I'm a big fan of Wicket. Wicket W. Warwick.
I obviously am not into Star Wars as much as you two, because
I also love the vendor in the Mos Espa scene in Phantom Menace, who when Jar Jar tries to steal some sort of fish thing, he goes, hey, you want a wonga? I like that one as well.
I'm also a fan of Sebulba.
That's definitely a Pokemon.
That's deeper. It's really, like, it hurts your throat to do it. It's like...
Join us next week for more racist impressions.
Not racist. Star Wars.
My favourite Star Wars character is Spock. So, what's our track of the week, Tom?
We're not getting there yet. We've got to talk more Star Wars.
What more Star Wars?
What character would you like there to be an extended film about and not Spock?
I think Spock. Do you know R2-D2 is in Star Trek Into Darkness?
Is he?
Yep. There is a scene where they have to jump from ship to ship with no navigation.
Okay.
And there's wreckage between the two ships, and for like 3 frames there's an R2-D2 floating amongst all the wreckage.
Good old JJ.
I've not seen any of the JJ Star Trek films.
They're phenomenal.
I tried to get through the first one and couldn't. It's not Shatner.
Too much lens flare?
Not enough Shatner.
I don't think they needed a solo film. Solo film.
After seeing it, I think they did, because you see it, Paul, because when you do all the little, not just from Clone Wars and Rebels, all the little references and Easter eggs from the canon before that I know you appreciate more than this gentleman sat right to my right. You will appreciate and you'll geek out about it. Doesn't necessarily mean that it's a good film.
It's just a very fan servicey film.
Yes. Put it this way. This isn't a spoiler. This is just a deep lore reference they remember. Do you remember the PS1 game Star Wars Masters of Teräs Käsi, the fighting game?
You mean Teräs Käsi?
Käsi, whatever it is. They reference that.
Teräs Käsi.
That's the deep lore references, the deep cuts we get in Solo.
Damn.
It's the same thing with Rogue One, is when they mention kyber crystals. That line alone just was like, oh, I'm in. This is the best one. It's not the best one, but
it's like the crying Nintendo Rabbids guy. Like, good for you. You've got something to look forward to. But I'm just like, you probably could have been learning Premiere Pro or something instead of.
I'm the guy that reads
crystals.
all the visual dictionaries for every Star Wars film. So
Okay.
I know that Count Dooku's boots were made out of Rancor leather. So.
Brock Lesnar?
Brock Lesnar. What film should have a spin-off? A Leia film. I would like to see that. I feel like she doesn't really have much of a backstory.
Get Billy Lord to play her.
I mean, strangely, she has quite a bit of a backstory, but it's not interesting at all. Like, she's got like 2 doctorates and she's really good at hunting.
Watch Solo and tell me this afterwards.
Okay.
He's on a troubled planet. he gets off the planet. He's cocky for no real reason. There you go. I've spoiled the film. You don't need to watch it. I'm sorry.
Sounds like Ray.
Woody Harrelson's there, and so's the maid from Westworld. And
Dandy Newton.
yes, she's a very good actress.
Yes.
But I would watch a Leia film because this is the only male-led Star Wars film of the recent Disney buyout, and it's been the worst so far. Coincidence?
I don't think it's the worst one because I don't think there has been a worse one. They're all good.
The least amount of money made.
Yes.
And I love Ron Howard as well.
Did you see that he got his brother in this film like every other Ron Howard film? No. Clint Howard. He's in every single Ron Howard film.
That's a good like, hey bro, just come, I'll give you a part.
He's a funny looking dude. He's the guy that, again, no spoilers, but you know when there's the robot fighting cage thing, and then there's the human that's like rallying them all up and everything, and he gets put in like a face lock thing. That's Ron Howard's brother.
Oh, that's cool. Is that another reference? Easter egg?
I suppose if you're a fan of Ron Howard, it's not a Star Wars Easter egg; it's a Ron Howard Easter egg. Yeah.
Paul.
Me.
Spin-off film. Which character?
I thought you meant a Paul Wood spin-off film.
Just me, the movie.
Just I can imagine your artistic like capture, just like you staring at a camera.
Driftwood, the Paul Wood story. Demonetized.
That was so bad.
I've got to edit this as well.
Hardwood. Can we say hardwood?
Hardwood's fine.
Yeah, hardwood. Yeah.
But you can't say that word.
That word, bro.
Yeah.
Spin-off movie.
Oh, I already got the spin-off I wanted.
What was it?
Ewoks, Caravan of Courage.
Oh, for God's sake.
If you like that, then Solo's a definite good palate cleanser after that.
That is better than Last Jedi.
That reminds me, they also reference the Star Wars Holiday Special in Solo. Very loosely.
That is actually a good point. After thinking about it, Chewie, he is a good character, and this film does a good thing of like him having his own B story.
Yeah.
Other films right now are just like he's there. He's not really in the forefront, but he's a good character.
Yeah.
And
he's good.
This film portrays that.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's the most fleshed out Wookiee
Can you imagine
we've ever had.
doing a movie on Kashyyyk? Just Wookiees.
They did. It's the
Believe
Star Wars
it.
Holiday Special.
I don't even know what you're on about. That's how much I don't know.
I think we're going to just make this a Star Wars podcast from now on.
Live long and prosper.
Track of the week this week is by an Indonesian pop rock band called Ringo 5
They're my favourite Indonesian pop rock.
with their new song Valeria. So make sure to check them out on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, all that jazz. Give them some love. But without further ado, here is Valeria by Ringo 5. Check them out.
Been a while you came by. Cause lately I'm been missing you. Right here, right now, I'm loving you. Only from this blue screen I can feel ya. I will do anything for ya. I will reach out my hand just for ya. Oh baby, will you do the same? Cause I can go crazy, I'm rolling. Got a ticket to your house, I'm going. Passing over to your heart, I'm coming. Wake up, Valeria. Wake up, Valeria. Missing you more than anything I've been. Calling you not a single day I miss. Wake up, Valeria. Wake up, Valeria.
Hi, this is Frank Turner, and you are lucky enough to be listening to Upside Down Shark Radio.
And that was Track of the Week.
Is that recording?
It is recording.
Oh, okay.
That's why I said that was Track of the Week.
Ah, cool. Yeah.
Look at the numbers, Tom.
Oh, wow.
They're going up. That's your favourite sort of numbers.
We've just listened to a sick song, and now the numbers are going up.
Banging tune.
So, you know.
And what was that song we just listened to?
It was Valeria by Ringo 5. Indonesia's premier pop rockers.
He didn't
Why
even
is-
read it off his phone.
Everything Premiere with you.
Because why would you not live Premiere every day?
Premiere in.
Premiere Pro.
Premiere in, Premiere Pro.
You didn't think of one. You just repeated us.
See, that's the politician technique.
The
Don't-
Premiere Pop Culture Podcast.
You need to talk like this, Tom.
Great
Let me
honour-
make something perfectly clear.
Great honourable speaker. We have a question from a fan.
Oh, really?
We do. And where could people ask us questions, Tom?
Anywhere, pretty much.
Okay, great.
We're on
Just shout them
Yeah.
into the ether and Tom will know.
Into a pillar.
Find us on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, Discord. It's particularly Discord because we have like 2 people on there, so you know it looks a bit quiet at the moment.
Not enough numbers, Tom.
And just hit us up with any questions, or if you want to be on the show, or if you just want to say hi.
UpsideDownSharkRadio@gmail.com. Thanks to GDPR, we have lots of emails now, so we'll probably find you one day in there.
Yeah.
This one is just this is a personal question,
Okay.
so it's not technically pop culture related. What is the best cringe moments of your past? And Paul, I've been told to show you whatever this picture is.
We will put it up on the screen.
So can you tell us what that picture is?
That is my old band.
Okay, called Depressed.
We were called Depressed Jester.
Okay, can you get that from that name? Now that he said it, I can see it.
That definitely looks like a U.
Could you not read that anyway?
It looks
Depressed
like
Euster.
Depressed Leicester.
Depressed Leicester. Is there any other kind?
So is that a cringe moment for you?
No, not really.
No,
I've had
it's not.
so much fun in Depressed Jester.
Okay.
We need to put a Depressed Chester track up now as well. We have it underneath.
I have them.
There we go. Fire them over.
So that wasn't a cringe moment for you?
No.
Do you have any cringe moments? So you just live every day as you go?
Yeah, I don't really have any that I can think of. Obviously, there's the video of me tripping over that everybody loves.
And what happened there exactly?
I tried to hop up a curb, and somehow didn't clear it. Fell flat on my face, but it was caught on CCTV footage.
Walking is quite tricky sometimes, I'm not going to lie.
I can't comment.
It wasn't
on
even a step up a curb. It was literally trying to just hop, basically, up a curb.
We all have that problem. from time
And
to
yeah, somehow misjudged it.
Am I the only one who can jump out of us 3?
time. That's not. I'm like an elephant, and they never jump.
No, an elephant that's snapped all his tendons in his leg.
Yes. I'm not showing you my tusk. Right.
Hey!
Do you have a cringe moment from your life?
Plenty. What era of my life would you like? Would you like recent?
Well, should we go from the... Well, obviously, we mentioned the episode 1 clapping.
Yeah.
Like, that was obviously high up on the list, right?
Yeah.
So you have different eras. What, your 0 to 10, 10 to 20, 20 question mark?
Well, that's-
Attitude era?
Yeah, the Attitude Era of cringe.
That's how he does his life in eras of wrestling.
Attitude era, PG era.
Yeah. It's firmly in the PG era now.
When we say cringe moments, what's the first thing that comes to your mind?
I mean, it depends how you look at it, because I'm sure a lot of people would say it is a cringe moment, but it's one that I'm particularly proud of. So
It's a proud cringe moment.
a proud cringe,
Okay.
which is a rare beast.
Okay.
It's the time that me and some accomplices at uni stole a toilet from someone's front garden.
Okay. Were they getting a bathroom installed?
I can only imagine so. I hope so.
Okay.
That's cringe and more felony.
Well, let me take you back and regale you with
Okay.
the whole story. So, at university, we had a night once a week, especially in first year of university, where we would all the guys would dress up in suits, and we thought we looked really cool and Reservoir Dogs-esque, and just go to Spoons basically in a suit, because
You're going to make loads of effort and then just go to Spoons.
pretty much.
Okay.
Um,
Very cheap.
And so we were walking down the hill from our university campus to the main town centre, and my friend Dave, who, if he's listening,
Bloody Dave.
hello Dave, we had no alcohol in our systems at all. We walked past this terrace house which had a toilet in the front garden, and he walked past it and went, by the end of the night I'm going to steal that. And I was like, okay, sure, whatever, Dave.
Crazy Dave.
Crazy. He was often referred to as Naked Dave.
I'm sure that's
a story for a different day.
His emotions were naked a lot of the time.
Raw. Very raw.
That's a different cringe.
No, that's just impressive. Anyway. So we have a few double pitches in spoons that we're nicely sourced. I've had my foot-long chicken and bacon ranch from Subway, which was the staple of the return home after a night out. It's just muy bueno. And Dave, true to his word, went into this person's front garden. I think he hopped a fence. Successfully. Picked up this toilet.
Porcelain throne.
Yeah. Hired the rest of us as his lookout to make sure there was no police officers, and once we were on campus, no campus watch officers around, and proceeded to just steal this toilet. And
was it a new toilet, or was it a second-hand toilet?
No.
I really it's sort of, it's damned if you do, damned if you don't, because if it was an old toilet, then you don't want to know what's been on it. If it's a brand new toilet, we've stolen a brand new toilet, and someone has got to order another toilet. So either we've done a generous waste disposal service, ad hoc, or we've stolen a brand new toilet.
Yeah.
And so, walking back up the hill to our campus, my friend Dave walked past his ex-girlfriend, recently broken up with that ex-girlfriend, to which he, again, pretty drunk, holding a toilet, he went up to her and in some faux foreign European accent went, "Hello, pretty lady, would you like to pee in the toilet?" I think she ghosted him completely, and so he just carried on, walked up into the kitchen, proceeded to place the toilet on the kitchen table of like a communal 10-person kitchen.
Okay, right.
Took a picture of it, put it on. Have you ever heard of the blog website Tickled?
No, never.
It's should we stop for the door?
So,
Part 2 of this riveting story of the toilet and my good friend Dave.
The toilet's on a table.
Toilet's on a table, and there's this site called Tickled. It's a bit like 9gag or one of these just like funny picture websites. And it got uploaded there. I think either Dave or one of us put it up there. And the first comment underneath there was, "Is this the University of Kent? My old university?" And we were like, "Oh crap, the feds are onto us."
Did you get caught?
No, we were going to use the toilet as a secondary chair in someone's bedroom, but it wouldn't fit through the doorway. So eventually we had to abandon it outside.
I was wondering what happened to the toilet after you used it.
We didn't use it as a toilet.
Oh, thank goodness not.
Did you use it as a side table?
We should have.
Did it have a seat?
Yeah.
It probably wasn't a new one then.
Well, it had a seat on it, so like a flap to put down.
I think so. No, actually, no, it didn't. It didn't.
Okay.
So it very well could be a new one.
You stole a new toilet.
Maybe. I don't know. I was an accessory to the toilet theft.
My life is full of cringe moments.
You are Captain Cringe.
But you just go with it, and that's sort of worked out well for me at this point in life.
Has it? Are you sure you're happy with all your life choices?
Never. No, of course not. But you learn from them and
but
stuff like that.
They got you where you are today.
Yeah.
You're on the Premier Pop Culture Podcast. What more could you want?
My first job, I worked at Wilkinson, and there was this first... Starting in October, they had a Christmas party in December, obviously. And it was like my first time. I think I was 17. First time out, big staff do and stuff like that. And I happened to pee all down myself about 10 minutes into this.
I think this needs more explanation.
You get your penis out, you start peeing. What?
I thought you meant you just peed just while you were...
Oh, no.
Just standing at the arch.
I had one or two drinks, probably.
Right.
And, some people aren't...
cut out for drinking.
Some people, it was a cold night, let's say. And...
you couldn't find it.
I had work at probably 10, finished work, went straight there. So I was still in my uniform, because who cares? And I happened to pee and got it all down my trouser leg. And So
Well, visibly down your trouser leg.
yeah, visibly, but it was a dark venue, let's say. And as I had my uniform on, I just had my jumper and tied it around my waist. And so for the first half, I was standing up a lot, like, yeah, we're all right. And then went to the toilet, come back, just sat down, not really talking a lot.
Can you smell piss?
And no, I got away with it. No one
Until now.
I got away with it. And yeah, that was a cringe moment
That's
in my life.
Pretty cringe.
Another cringe moment, because sometimes in betweeners, you know, they're a bit like my life, I would say.
Okay.
Sometimes. The other one that came to life is I was a few years later, different job, went to a nightclub with my friend. We will call him Hairy Nick. And there was this girl we saw who used to go to our school. She was talking to Hairy Nick, and I just happened to be talking to Hairy Nick as well. So he was in the middle, and sorry there, Paul, I didn't mean to touch you. He was talking to her, and she said, "Yeah, I just split up with my boyfriend," and he was talking to me like, "Oh, I'm going to hear a sob story now." I started laughing. She says, "Yeah, he really beat me up." And then I'm still laughing.
No.
Harry Nick said.
Oh, no.
And then she goes, "Are you laughing about domestic violence?" And I'm just like, still giggling a little bit. I was like, I'll just walk away. So I just walked off.
Did Harry Nick get laid?
Oh, I don't think he got laid from her, but yeah, that's just a dash of my life. So
Is Harry Nick someone we know?
no,
Okay.
you don't. And that is not a code name. His name is Nick, and
Okay.
he is hairy.
Okay.
He was on steroids when he was younger, and he had a beard at the age of 14. So,
Oh wow, maybe I
yeah.
should try steroids.
Yeah. So you nothing comes to mind, Paul, like of that caliber at all. No.
Not really, no.
No?
I mean,
Not even your goth phase.
I had a goth phase
Your
when I was.
your skinny bitch phase.
Yeah, there was a point when I had no shoulders. I don't know where they went.
You were reunited with them at some
So
point.
you were a literal
I
pepperami.
worked in game, and I just didn't. I can't even get my shoulders to disappear as much as they were.
Oh, that's good. That's good. Goth face.
I've heard all about the string vests and stuff like that.
Yeah,
Sexy.
leather trousers, string
Nipple
vest.
piercings.
No,
No, not that far.
no.
Just to Prince Albert.
Oh, jeez.
What is the point of Prince Alberts, honestly? They just... Even the thought of them make me cringe.
Why not? Why not?
Why would you get a piercing on your willy?
To be like the wrestler. Exactly. He agrees.
Hi-oh!
I'm for this. I feel like with Paul, like there is not Prince Albert, but
The
obviously-
test.
No. Paul's just like he just here's what I like, and that's pretty much it. If you don't like it, do one sort of thing.
Essentially.
Yeah, so it's just
Yeah.
like
Hence me having this haircut for the last 12 years.
add a string vest to that,
Yeah.
and I think we're going somewhere.
Yeah.
You're just slowly evolving into your crazy dogman phase, as you can see.
Or here.
Or here, as it may be.
Is that? I think that's going to do it for this episode.
I'm just trying to think if there's anything more cringe that you've done that I've been witness to. I've seen you be 3D'd onto concrete on a
almost.
drunken night out and almost killed.
Almost killed. Yeah.
Being saved at the last minute from being thrown headfirst into concrete.
That wasn't more cringe. I saw that stupidity. Maybe
Drunken foolishness.
someone looks at that and be like, but to me that was just like drunken idiocy. So
Yeah.
We've all been there.
we have all been there.
Yeah. I'm sure there's lots of cringe things. There's probably just nothing comfortable that we could discuss on air.
I'm sure. What Upside Down After Dark?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You'll have to come and find us.
Our 50th or 100th episode, we just drink and
Our
swear
50-100th
and-
episode.
Yep, 50 or 100th.
50-100th.
Yep, that's what we meant.
So our 5,000.
That question.
Every 50 episodes, we'll just do a dark episode.
Yeah.
That question was from at Miss_Vicky09. So that is a friend of yours, isn't it, Paul?
That is, yes.
So
she was probably there for what everyone else would consider a cringe.
She was trying to embarrass you, and she failed.
And
Can't be done.
to end the episode, do you think we should have a hit single by Depressed Jester fade out as we wrap this
I
up?
think that sounds good. Yeah.
I think that's a good way
Get
of
the rights to that. I think we can.
Yeah, Paul, can we have the rights to that?
I'll see if I can dig it out for you.
Oh, I love Depressed Lester.
Depressed Red Leicester. Now that's a cringe moment.
Sad cheese.
It sounds a bit cheesy if you ask me.
I'm going to throw this lens cap in the face.
Upside Down Shark on Twitter, Instagram, Twitch, where we do laggy streams.
D's
Talking
nuts.
about the D.
Yeah.
Discord.
Discord, Reddit, the Pokemon fan group. That's what Paul's just started. LinkedIn,
LinkedIn, yeah.
blackpeoplemeet.com,
Elite
J-Day.
singles.
farmersmeet.com.
Grinder. In your dreams. Actually, I think I've got a Grinder account.
What is it? There's one for dating positive. There you go, that's one.
Is that the one you started?
Just for you.
Okay.
I've been Craig.
Oh, crap, yeah. I'm Tom.
And I'm still Paul.
Every time. Goodbye, everybody. Yep, it looks like we're recording. Can you put this bit in like the end with the thumbnail? Like just us waiting for you. That'll be the fun. That'll be the fun.
I don't know what you're talking about.